Hello, my name is Sunny. Welcome to Sunny Intuitions. Happy full moon and Scorpio and lunar eclipse. I don't know if you got to see it. There weren't many states in the United States that could see the lunar eclipse from here, but I got to watch it on a live feed. And last night I spent some time under the moon already, just because I have some things I have to get to tonight, but just wrote down some releases, reflected on where I am versus where I was about November 2021. That's when the cycle began for the eclipse. So we are at the end of a cycle, which means that we're starting a new chapter. And I wanted to reach out and give some guidance from the Gateway of Light Activation Oracle book and just kind of lead through whatever messages we need from Spirit today. So sit back, relax, just open your mind and heart to the messages that are coming through today. And always know that these messages are from the cards. They're not aimed at anyone to tell you what to do. This is purely guidance from spirit guides that I channel for you. So if you're new to my channel, welcome. Go ahead, like, subscribe, share if you like, comment on how you feel. Is there anything that you're working through at this time? Are there things that you're releasing that you need help on? I do provide spiritual guidance and I do personal readings. So if you like, I will go ahead and leave my information in the description box below. Okay, and if you are a subscriber, thank you. Welcome back. I appreciate your love and support. So I'm going to go ahead and dive down into this message here. All right, Source of Light Activation, please offer us the message needed for the collective. Thank you so much. So we got Sacred Inner Space, Sacral Chakra, Tenderness, Sensuality. So this is all about working on your sacral chakra, which is it's basically the area that kind of like provides the sensuality. It's where we create life. It doesn't matter if you're a male or a female. We all have this energy. We all have this chakra, okay? So it really does help to govern the reproductive system and all forms of expression connected to it. So it's, from sexuality to just creativity. So here we're being guided to the gateway of your sacred self. This is an opportunity to recognize that the more tender and vulnerable aspects of your being hold keys to great power. Honor the sacred within. Reclaim any parts of yourself that you've disconnected or abandoned. Disconnected from or abandoned. If you want to experience more love and belonging, look within. This is a huge lesson in finding love within yourself. Realize that false narratives have been floating around your energetic field, stories that have discouraged you from expressing yourself. So this is really powerful because the energy of this time is to release old, outdated ways of thinking towards ourselves, towards others, and to share love and show that to ourselves first. I mean, if we can't love ourselves, how can we love anyone else? If we can't fill our cup, how are we going to fill other people's cups? We spend so much time helping others when we're sitting here offering advice to others that we're not taking, and that's me included. I found myself giving advice last night during a reading, and I'm like, wow, these are all messages that I am resonating with. It was almost like it was shouting back at me. So you may have been lied to and told you aren't beautiful. This card is here to remind you that you are beautiful, and more importantly, you can create beauty in the world. Recognize that you hold the power of the universe within, and then you'll find your flow. So please just know, I'm going to share something really special here. So the whole reason why I got into all of this is because I started my healing journey in a spiritual capacity. I've never been religious. I've done therapy. And I feel like they constantly go over the same thing, and we keep facing it and keep facing it. And yeah, sure, we do have to kind of face things throughout our life that we've had to deal with in the past over and over, but that's when we're not learning the lesson. So the whole purpose of why I got into the spiritual journey is because I have generational trauma, childhood trauma, and I am a generational cycle breaker. So I decided to cut out my mom, and it was a very hard grieving process because I had to grieve a living mother. Well, I had a hard time trying to figure out what I needed to release during this full moon. And I was worried that it was coming up and I wasn't going to figure it out. But I was told through some guidance that it would happen and it would probably happen quick. And so I was just listening to a reading yesterday on YouTube while I was busy at my day job. And I heard this message that said, you need to release the ways of thinking that you learned from your parents. And I didn't spend a whole lot of time with my dad. He was on the other side of the country, and I lived with my mom in California. He was in Atlanta, and so he was there to talk to, but it was just, like, he was a great leader, but he wasn't prominent in my life. So I was learning all of these triggers and mannerisms and ways of reacting and feeling towards what other people were doing, when really we have the power of how we're going to react, how we're going to choose to feel. And yeah, it does hurt and we have to face it. But what I'm trying to say is that I learned that I need to let go of the ways that I thought, that I learned from my mother. So it doesn't serve me well. And whatever you need to release isn't serving you well either. So please try to work on releasing that. And that's just a side story. So I'm going to go ahead and continue to dive deeper into the messages from Spirit. And that was just a story that I felt called to share. So I will share more as I go on in this channel. But for now, that was a little nugget that might help you and resonate with you. Okay, so now we need to find out a little bit deeper on the meaning of the sacred inner space. What is the guidance from Spirit regarding this energy of standing in... Oh, okay, all right, we got lots of messages here. So, okay, we've got Ace of Pentacles, which is an offer of prosperity, abundance. We've got the Queen of Pentacles. She's very grounded, stable, and secure in her, and nurturing her femininity, her emotion. She's very prosperous. She's got stems and leaves growing out of her crown. I'm going to call it a crown. I'm not going to say head. And that's where you get your information from Spirit. So just stay grounded. Because sometimes these new beginnings can happen very abruptly and they might be a little jarring and unexpected. So just give yourself some time and grace through that process. There's also some ideas and thoughts coming in. So pay attention to your thoughts and your ideas coming through. If you're trying to create a new project, then just know that clarification is coming in. Try to go within and quiet your mind and ask Spirit what you need to know. Sit with it for a few minutes and then go on with your day. I promise you the answers will come. Here it is, Hierophant. It's about teacher and tradition, but here this is telling you that Spirit is going to send you a message. This whole new prosperous journey is going to happen soon. We got the Lovers. Oh, okay. So if you're not here for love, don't worry. This is actually also about partnership, union. There could be a new, you could be starting a new project where you're starting a business and you need someone to help you. Somebody's going to come in and help you. Stay open to new connections coming in. It could be a new friend that turns into a soulmate. Soulmates are also friends. They're not always lovers. The Lover's card is all of these cards are very fluid, so take it as it comes and resonates. But you've been building your stability. You've been trying to be stable. Just stay grounded in nature because you're inspired on taking action towards your goals. I'm seeing it here. This whole new beginning is all something that you've been creating. Stay grounded and rooted in your passions, because the new cycle is starting. The wheel is turning. This is all about a completion of a cycle for the number 10, but also this is about bringing in all of the manifestations you've been asking for. And if you're not asking for love, I don't know what you're here for, but there is an offer of emotional stability here. So if you've been stuck in your head and in the clouds, try to remember who you are and love yourself as well. This could be you trying to fill your cup, but it also could be a signal of somebody coming in and helping you to look at this full bowl here. You got the 4 cups, you got 3 empty cups here, you're looking towards that, and then you got this beautiful energy of spirit over here trying to say, hey, your hand is right next to this full bowl. Look at there's a hand holding it going, hey, look at me over here. I'm full. I'm helping you to fill your cups so I can help you to start this new journey of love and happiness. This is all about creativity and nurturing ourselves. So please take the time to do that. Make the choice to get out there and have fun and be happy and stay grounded in your nature. We got the Page of Wands in the back. So definitely follow your passions. That kind of came out as I was pulling the cards away. So let's see what else we have here. Let's see what the Moonology deck has to say. I feel called to use this deck today. I love this deck. This is the first deck I ever bought. And just so you know, like, I mean, creating a project is not easy. This is something that I felt called to, and I just started. And I was so scared. I was like, well, you know, I got to build the confidence to do it. And Spirit was like, no, you do it. And that's what builds your confidence. And I'm not going to lie. It's so true. As soon as I started doing this, I don't even like public speaking. I don't like the way my voice sounds on video, but I just started doing it, and it all flows, you know. I was nervous at first when I started doing readings, like, what if I give the wrong information? But I started doing it and it all flowed. And now, because I could do it all the time, it's second nature and it just comes to me. So that is for whatever project you're working on. Just do it. Just start, because it's time to take action right now. It's all about, Scorpio is about daring to do things, taking risks. So make sure that you're working through your fears. New Moon and Scorpio, hello. Back of the deck energy here. It's a time to give rather than take. So make sure that you are giving to yourself, but also to others. We need to be sure to have that balance of love in this world. And, you know, we can only do it as long as we love ourselves. But make sure that if you've been, you know, taking from others as far as time and you know, like, you know, people have been helping you, do something small. Just call someone, check on them, tell them you love them or how much they mean to you, because that really does help us right now. It's a dark time and we're coming into the light here. So your commitment is being tested. Your commitment is being tested to work through your fears, to get through this transitional period right now. Have faith in your dreams. Loved ones. I mean, come on. I love all of you. I don't care if I know you or not. Confidence is the key to your success. What did I just say? Start it. Have faith in your dreams, because when you work through your fears, the confidence is going to come out. You are being guided right now. Just please listen and listen to your guidance. Listen to your gut feelings. If you're around someone that doesn't make you feel good anymore, you know, like maybe at once you had a close relationship and you're really on point, but now like things have kind of changed and maybe you've both changed, or maybe you've changed and they haven't, and you just don't feel that closeness with them anymore. That's what's happening with the collective right now. So follow those gut instincts, because they're never going to steer you wrong. Empathy. I am open to seeing both sides of a situation. Sorry if these are dark. My lighting is not the best. And gratitude. I am thankful for this life and the opportunities that it presents. Sorry, I'm trying to see what it looks like. This is a big one. Gratitude. The attitude of gratitude is what we need right now. We need to be grateful for how far we've come. We need to be grateful for what we have, because we have everything we need. But we're going to get there, and we're going to gain more, because that is what Spirit is setting us up for. So if you are fearing something or spending time on focusing on your problems, more problems are going to show up. If you are facing like your fears, but also like face it, put your mind towards where you want to be, what things you want to call in, where do you want to be, and let that joy of that feeling of having that as if it already is here, focus on that. That's what it's going to bring in. Whatever you focus on, that's what's going to show up. Take action. Take action. Now is the time. Whatever you're calling in is going to happen in the next few weeks. Yep, opportunity. I really don't do this for fun. This is fucking real. No need to worry. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and close out this message with a tea leaf. Well, we'll see how many come out. Let's see what Spirit has to say from the tea leaf deck regarding this energy during this full moon lunar eclipse cycle. Oh goodness, I hate when this happens. Oh no! Sometimes I am successful with this deck, and sometimes I am not. That's okay. That is okay. All right. Right off the bat, I see this green one, and I want to see what it is. Happiness. Happiness is coming to you. It's time to act. Hello. Time to act. Take action. Affairs with your family. So you could be spending time with your family, or maybe you were spending time with yourself. This is the tree of life, so it could be, you're spending time in nature, you're grounding yourself, because it really does kind of go along with this Queen of Pentacles energy. Oh my gosh. Indecisiveness, allowing your life to ramble aimlessly. Take a hold of the wheel. Jesus ain't always going to take the wheel for you, okay? Sometimes we got to take control of our own lives and our own decisions. As long as we don't worry and take action towards what we want and what we feel we need to call in for ourselves, then do it. Now, last one is financial gain. Financial gain, usually coming from something you did in the past. I just told you that we went through this eclipse cycle from November 2021. It just ended. The whole cycle ended. It's been a painful 3 years for a lot of us. You are coming into financial gain. This also could be love, prosperity of wealth or health, happiness, but it's coming. There's the sun behind the dolphin, going into the water, showing off, showing itself to the world. Do that. Take action. Show yourself to the world. Be radically authentic in yourself, because if you're not, then you don't know who you truly are, and you can't work on your fears. So go ahead and take this message as you feel it resonated. I hope that this helped. Have a great day. I hope that you can find time to look at that beautiful full moon tonight. If you do want personal readings, I am available. Please email me And if you have any comments, questions, go ahead and put them in the comments. And please be kind to yourself and others. Love and light. Take care.